we have Erica Berent, a biology student from Mayfield Heights, Ohio. Erica will present her thesis project titled, "When It Comes to Defense, Tadpoles Are Just Like Their Mothers." Come to the podium, please, Erica.
Chemical defenses are widespread in the natural world and play an important role in determining how organisms respond to potential threats from predators. One group of chemically defended organisms are poison frogs, and a good example of these are strawberry poison frogs. Strawberry poison frogs display a wide variation of colors across their home range, as is shown in the map. These frogs also show a wide variation in their chemical defenses, since they obtain these defenses through a diet of chemical-containing arthropods, which varies from location to location. These chemicals are stored in glands within the skin of these frogs and can be released when the frog is threatened by a predator. Another thing strawberry poison frogs are known for are their parental care behaviors. Mothers lay eggs in breeding pools, which are guarded by fathers. Upon hatching, the mothers will carry and deposit individual tadpoles into small pools of water in the axils of plants. There, the mother will return every few days in order to provide the tadpoles with unfertilized eggs as their sole source of nutrients until the tadpoles develop into full-grown frogs. This is demonstrated in the figure beneath the map. These eggs contain a small fraction of the mother's chemical defense, which is passed on to the tadpoles and serves as a defense for these tadpoles against predators during this vulnerable life stage. Much previous research has been done on the chemical defenses and the variation between them, between adults in different locations, but not much research has been done on whether this variation is present in tadpoles. That is the question I hope to answer with my research. In order to do so, I extracted and analyzed the chemical defenses of adult female frogs and tadpoles from 5 locations across the strawberry poison frogs range. I then compared the chemical defenses between adults and tadpoles at each location and among locations. I found that, in general, tadpoles had much lower quantities of chemical defenses than adults at the same location. This is what I expected, since the glands in the skin of the tadpoles are still developing, and they receive chemicals in such small quantities. I also found that in locations where adults had higher quantities of defensive chemicals, tadpoles also had higher quantities of defensive chemicals. This is shown in the bar graph, and the same is true for chemical richness, which is the amount of different chemical types found in each tadpole and frog. Finally, I found that adults and tadpoles at each location tended to share chemical types. That is to say that the most commonly found chemical in each location for each adult frog is often the most commonly found chemical in the tadpoles as well. This just goes to show how important these eggs are that are provided by their mothers, because without them, these tadpoles would likely have little to no defense against predators. It is my hope that this research helps us to better understand how these organisms respond to their environment and gain a better understanding for how organisms interact with each other in this ever-changing world.
That's fabulous.